Well, looks like big homie Dillian Whyte has finally resurfaced here. He posted this on his social media platforms, in this case, Twitter. I'm ready. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone on the 23rd of April, Wembley Stadium. Let's go. At Frank Warren, at BT Sport Boxing, at Wembley Stadium, at Val Nutrition. You know what my gut is telling me? That Value Nutrition gave him some money to put this out. Here, let's go watch it. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe, and T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Oh, and we're going to talk about this pay-per-view. Was that Lawrence O'Colly in the background? Let me tell you something. I always liked Dillian Whyte. You know, is that O'Colly? No. I always liked Dillian Whyte, man. Great, resume for a heavyweight right now. Won alongs. Let's go look at it real quick before we talk about this fucking pay-per-view price. Dillian Whyte, 28-2 with 19 KOs. WBC interim champion, going in against Tyson Fury next week on ESPN Plus pay-per-view for $69.99. And I believe it's supposed to be more, right, if you don't have ESPN Plus. I have the ESPN Plus Hulu Disney Plus package. 2 fights with Alexander Povetkin. First fight, he was knocked out pretty badly cold. We're going to look at that highlight next week in one of my videos, probably the fight week. My bad for BoxRec with the intrusive ads. I keep my ad blocker on because, it's just like support the sport and shit. But it's like, bro, Marouge Wach, Oscar Rivas, Derek Chisora, Joseph Parker, win that has aged very well. Lucas Brown, Robert Helenius, another win that has aged very well. Malcolm Tan, Derek Chisora, Dave Allen, and then, of course, Anthony Joshua. And now he's finally getting a shot. Now, if you don't remember, he had a little bit of an issue with the WBC where there was some litigation. Or it was about to be litigation about him, about why he wasn't getting his WBC title shot. And the fact that Fury and Joshua were close to a multi-fight deal. But now, listen, we're here. Me, personally, he has a puncher's chance, okay. But then you have to ask yourself, wait a minute. If Deontay Wilder couldn't do it to the point where he hit Tyson Fury so hard in the first fight that, look, I thought he was dead. He looking up to the rafters and shit. And then I remember he saying, Tyson Fury, that once Jack Reese got to like 5. No, Jack Reese said once he got like to 5, pretty much saying he was already knocked out. That all of a sudden Tyson Fury just woke up like, oh shit, what the fuck? The third fight, Deontay Wilder hit Tyson Fury so hard that you seen the fat ripple. Like he took the punch all up here. He took it, ate it. But then the fat rippled down. Once it got like down to his back, his legs just gave out. Like, I don't think that Dillian Whyte can do that. Now, I've heard the stories about sparring and all that, but sparring is sparring. In a ring, 6'7" plus, he's listed at 6'9", but this has always been disputed whether he's 6'7", 6'9", whatever. Let's just say what he's listed at: 6'9", 270 plus pounds, can move the whole, no matter what weight he is. He can move around the ring the whole night. Like, bro, he came in at 277. More than what he weighed when he came back after Vladimir Klitschko. Like, this dude is special. So, I don't know. I don't know. He could possibly make Dillian Whyte look like He made Derek Chisora look in Tyson Fury Chisora too when he just beat him, smashed his face up left-handed. I mean, I'm trying to find, listen, I mean, it's not like Dillian Whyte can outbox him. Maybe hit him with a lucky shot, but if the solution is use logic here. I understand, every fighter can, possess a certain punch that can do more, My argument is simple. If Deontay Wilder couldn't do it, then can Dillian Whyte? Dillian Whyte, to me, he's a top level heavyweight and he beat Derek Chisora, but at the same time, how much of a level above Derek Chisora in style is he? They're pretty much the same kind of fighter. Slugger, pressure fighter, power puncher, not really known to be out there throwing the jab, trying to box. So that style is perfectly made for a Tyson Fury, even if he want to play it safe and play keep away and just jab and move. And then Dillian Whyte's not known to have the best defense. I mean, listen, I'm just trying to keep it real here. All right. My job is to tell you how I feel. We don't have to agree. There's gonna be some times you're gonna look and you're gonna be like, yo, this motherfucking guy, he know what the fuck he talking about. He makes sense. And there's gonna be other times, maybe a lot of times, you're gonna come to the channel and you're gonna be like, yo, the fuck is he talking about? Daft cunt. This guy, I get called a bigot. I get called all kind of shit. This guy hates the Mexican fighters. He's always hating on the Mexican fighters. Oh, this guy, he's a coon. He's always hating on the black fighters. I don't have no emotional attachment to none of this shit. I cover the fights. I'm going to be here next Saturday, by the way, April the 23rd. We are going to be here streaming during the main event. They are sick. This is masochism. This is sadomasochism right here. Bro, I'm about to get a VPN. I'm about to start VPNing and being on my man Tim Boxeo and start buying this shit in other territories. $70 over here? It's not even $70 in the UK where the fight is at and both of these fighters are from. ESPN, you're shitting the bed with this. This is some shithouse shit right here. When I saw this yesterday, I was hot. So yesterday was trash day and a recycle day because Easter this Sunday. So I really wanted to be back doing videos yesterday, but I purchased all this meat on Monday, all these wings. So basically, I found this spot, right? And wings are like really high. I found this spot where you can get 6 pounds of wings for $28. I'm going back on Friday. No bullshit, wings. Like actually. So anyway. So Monday and Tuesday, I'm doing chores and sorting meat. And then this email coming. Let me tell you what time this email coming from Top Rank. This press release. 4:10 yesterday, p.m. It didn't seem like it was that late. It seemed like it was earlier. Why does it seem like it was? Well, anyway, it was this one right here. And I'm like, what? And then I go to click the link. See, they tried to hide the pay-per-view price in the press release. But I said, you know what? Let me click this shit. And then bam. This bullshit right here. $69.99. $69.99. And over in the UK, it's 25 quid. $25. Oh, what is that over here? Some shit. Like what? Like $30? Something like that, $30. And it's like, bro. And to make it even worse, there are monsters. They don't love us. Do you know? Listen, I watch a lot of motherfucking boxing, man. I watch a lot of boxing, man. A lot of boxing. But do you know who any of these people are outside of Tommy Fury? I don't know these blokes. So, and I get it. Tyson Fury's, what is he supposed to be making? Let me look it up real quick. I forgot exactly what he's supposed to be. Let's take a little bit of a jump cut. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box, including the link to my Twitter, which is on my link tree. Also, the WBC app powered by the Vive Network for Roku, Android, Apple. Links down below in the description box. Please download now. Jump cut. Thanks for watching. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. So here's supposed to be like the actual main card. You know, like this guy right here. Hey, listen, maybe it's me. Have I become a casual all of a sudden? Am I supposed to know who these people are? I mean, obviously I've heard the names, of course. Tyson Fury, Isaac Lowe. How do you pronounce this guy's name? Anthony Cacace. I'm sorry, not being disrespectful, mate. He's got to learn it. It's like 20, bro. Bro, listen, Westgate Warrior. This is not the fighter's fault. This is not the fighter's fault. But for fuck's sakes, mate, they taking the piss. They are taking the piss. True shithouse card this is. Look at the state of this, bro. Look at the state. Look at the state of this card. I mean, we got Tommy Fury, I guess. You know, Mr. Love Island himself. Outrageous. And then they asking us for $70 over here in the States. They just fucking smack their dicks in our face. Like, take that. You're gonna buy this shit. Like, bro, listen, people are revolting. I don't think the word really spread yet. Like, people not really like digging like what's going on. They charging it $70. The same price as fucking UFC last week. The same price as Spence. Crawford versus Porter. Bro, that the same price as a Conor McGregor fight. That's what they charging us. For Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte, and Tyson Fury's done no build up. Dillian Whyte's done no build up promotion. And Tyson Fury here in the States ain't really been doing nothing. And how can they justify it being more over here? But we're gonna be here, man. We're gonna cover it, man. Listen, we're gonna do it. And then this week, right? I've been fucking around with Verizon all day. I got Verizon Fios as my cable company. They're not letting me purchase the pay-per-view, so I gotta call them up, and there's some type of stop on my account and all kind of bullshit. So basically, we got this pay-per-view this week with Spence versus Ugas, 75 smacks on Showtime pay-per-view. Next week on a Saturday afternoon, April the 23rd, you got this shit for $70. It's a good fight. The main event's great. I love it. But I'm sorry. It's my right. I'm going to bitch and complain about that pay-per-view. It is my right. I don't want to hear no shit about, you can write it off and get the money back later. No, I am here because I'm a voice of the people. Okay? I'm the voice of the voiceless. I'm your voice, and I'm here to speak the truth. This is blasphemous. This is predatory behavior. But, I'm going to be here covering the fight. I'm going to buy a fight. But I do it for you, the people. Then you got May the 7th, Canelo versus Bivol on the Zone. Them motherfuckers are in pay-per-view now. After fucking beating up all these VCRs and fucking, remember that promo, pay-per-view is dead? And they showed Danny Jacobs and Ryan Garcia and motherfucking Canelo taking VCRs and shit and cable boxes and smashing them with baseball bats. And then they're like, oh yeah, you pay for the Zone every month, but also paying for the Zone every month. Give us an extra $60 for Canelo versus Bivol. Paying for that too. Then PBC, they are going down bad right now. They got some bullshit going on. I knew what they were on. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a bad fucking year when we saw that the very first day in a heavyweight extravaganza, they're going to give us on New Year's Day to start the year off with Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin on pay-per-view. A fight that would have been PBC on Fox 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They would have shared a card on PBC on FS1 before they got their main event on Fox. Like, bro. And they charge us $50. Then Thurman versus Barrios. That should have been a regular Showtime fight, a comeback fight for Keith Thurman. Put that on pay-per-view. And now, May the 28th, you're getting Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero. I get it, Tank Davis. Well, Tank Davis is done. He's done with them, he seems like. But I get the Tank Davis is the attraction. He's the pay-per-view star and all that bullshit. Bro, Tank versus Rolly is the type of fight that you give us after a fighter was on pay-per-view. Kind of like when Canelo fought like Liam Smith or something like that. Where it was like, all right, last one was for pay-per-view, but this one's for you, the fans. Tank versus Rudy's supposed to be for the fans. I'm fed up, man. Good way to start the day, though. I got the blood pumping, so I can get some boxing videos out. So I'm going to be pumping out some videos today, man. It's a Spence versus Ugas fight week. And I'm so happy and blessed that that's the only fight we really have to worry about, or main card at night we have to worry about. No competition. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Make me sick. Follow me on Twitter at T-Street Controversy with FightView360. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching.